Hi students. Okay, so for this first little mini lecture on thesis statements, what I want you to think about is where do you find them? Okay, so obviously the place that you find them is in essays. You're going to be writing essays in this class, in many other classes, and many other subjects. But not only in essays, I kind of want you to start thinking about the mentality of thesis statements. You're going to be looking for generating whatever you want to call that. You're going to be doing that in the professional workplace as well. So in that, I want you to think about that a thesis statement is about a topic, not only what is the overall main idea about this topic, but it's a position on the topic. And I realize like that can get a little tricky sometimes because thesis statements, quite frankly, can be easier said than done. And in high school, you might have learned to like list your 3 reasons. If you were writing a 5-paragraph essay, list your 3 reasons in your thesis statement. And now as we're moving forward to more advanced college level writing, you want to stray away from that practice. But that gets tricky because then that stance on maybe those 3 reasons and wording it in a certain kind of way can become difficult. But so I want you to start thinking along those lines. And if you didn't list reasons in your thesis statement, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then great. But thesis statements too are going to be dependent on your assignment. Some of them are going to be broader. The longer your assignment, the broader the thesis statement. For a 3-page, 4-page essay, you want a narrower thesis statement. And I know you've probably heard that before, and that can be difficult too, right? That can be challenging. But for now, I don't want you to worry about that too much because as we go along through the class and we work on our essays together, you'll get a stronger idea. Number one, the essays are going to change, but also what it means to narrow a thesis statement. But just know that's out there. If you hear that from other professors, you'll know what that means. But a thesis really is you can think of it as a big umbrella. Okay, it's an umbrella. So you might have your supporting points to the thesis statement, but those points all need to fit under the big, large argument, the umbrella argument. Okay, typically in academics, a thesis statement should contain an argument. And that can be tricky. I know we've talked about kind of the rhetorical situation. There's all different types of essays in academics in this world, right? But unless you're otherwise instructed, your professors typically want you to assert an argument about your topic. Okay, so what that means is, and you can think of it, you have to take a stance. Okay, can't just be this essay is about COVID-19 vaccinations. It's got to be a what? What about COVID-19 vaccinations? Okay, the government should require everyone to get a COVID-19 vaccination. There's an argument right there. And so what I want you to think about, you heard the argument, there was a should statement there. But also, in my statement, you can think of reasons to support the statement. Yes. You can think of reasons not to support the statement. Yes. But I definitively chose a side. The government should require all citizens of the United States to have a COVID-19 vaccination. Okay. So for now, that's what I want you to think about, okay? So keep reviewing the material, but for now, that's the bigger picture.